Hey, what's up guys? It's Marf and welcome back to another Asphalt video. Today we're going to be talking about Asphalt 8 because there has been a huge update that just released, at least on iOS and macOS, and let me just say, it is so freaking awesome. Like, I think a lot of people who haven't played this game in a while are going to come back and play it for a bit because there is a lot to talk about here and a lot of new things. Now, before we get into it, I really do want to mention that in terms of the economy of this game and currency and all that sort of stuff, as far as I know, nothing has changed. And so the reasons why a lot of players left this game to go to either Asphalt 9 or some other game, those reasons are unfortunately have not been solved yet. Or at all in this update. So there's still those like fusion coins or whatever, and there's still like this huge complicated way of getting cars and progressing, and it's very hard for new players without any cars to do so, and all that sort of stuff, which is really unfortunate because, especially with the stuff in this update, I feel like if they opened up the economy a bit more and made it easier and just less stressful, or not stressful, but just less hard to get into, I guess is the best way to put it. I feel like if they did that, then a lot of new players would love this game, and also a lot of returning players would, play this game more often, which would kind of give this game a bit of a revival. But unfortunately, none of that has happened. But regardless of that, I still feel like this update is really awesome, and I feel like a lot of players should check it out because it is great. And yeah, so let's just jump into it because I'm so excited. I'm talking very loud because I really like all of this. So let's get into it. So the first thing that was added is the new track called Terra 9. Now, when the 7th anniversary of Asphalt 8 came out, I was kind of expecting a bit of an update, but we really didn't get anything except for kind of like a teaser image of this track, which looked really cool. It looked like a kind of off-worldy type thing, but it wasn't really anything crazy from the images that we had. But holy crap, from the gameplay you can see here, this is not only a beautiful track in terms of visuals and the scale of it, but it is off-worldly and otherworldly. I absolutely love the art of this track. I love everything about this track. I think it plays so far pretty darn well. You'll see me crash and bump into walls a few times, but that's really just because, we're getting used to the track and whatnot, so we don't really know it too well like the other tracks. But overall, I would say this is probably one of the best tracks in the game, and it just puts into perspective, like, how different Asphalt 8 and 9 are in terms of their tracks. Like, I remember when we got Sector 8, sorry, in Asphalt 8, and I was so excited because finally Asphalt was going beyond just what's in real life, and I felt like that was a step Asphalt really needed to take as a franchise, because I thought it could have so much fun with other concepts like what we're getting now with like space and all that stuff. And I was so excited with Sector 8, and it continues with Terra 9, and obviously we got that like asteroid belt track previously, which was really fun as well. But I think Terra 9 is better than that. Not to say the other one was bad, but anyway, Terra 9 is beautiful. It plays very well. I love the visuals of it. I love the atmosphere of it. I think it's a really good track, and even regardless of if you plan on going back to Asphalt 8 really at all, I feel like you should just give this track a try. There's an event going on right now just because it's a beautiful track and it's fun to drive in. But in regards to the track, I also want to talk about something else, because there's a bit of an Easter egg which I was really happy to find when I was messing around trying to get some cool screenshots to share on Discord. I did a screenshot and I looked in the corner and I found something. They put all of the title screens of older Asphalt games like onto like a center of the city in this track, which is so cool and so awesome. And this is for the 15th anniversary of the Asphalt franchise, and I thought that was so amazing. Like, I'm confused. Why did Asphalt 9 not do any of that sort of thing, but we got it in Asphalt 8? And I think that just proves that Asphalt 8, as like, I guess maybe they switched developers or something like that, but it just has so much like passion. It just there's a feeling to this game, like you're a part of something that Asphalt 9 just doesn't really give you. And so I honestly got a bit teary-eyed when I saw that in the game, and I was so happy and excited that they put the title screens to older games in the track, which I thought was just an amazing little Easter egg there. Besides that, though, there is also like a completely new soundtrack specifically for this track, which is really awesome. I think a couple of them are like 80s remixes of current songs in the game, which is just absolutely fantastic, and I really love those songs, and you'll hear them in this video. So I would encourage you though to go ahead and listen to them on your own separately, because they are just frankly good soundtracks. So that's it for Terra 9. That's obviously the main highlight of this update. The other things that were in this update were a couple of cars. We got the Mazzanti Evantra Millicavalli. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's going to be, I believe, the festival car. Don't really know how other people feel about festivals, but a free car is a free car. They also added the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, I believe the C8 version, and it says and more in the patch notes. I believe they're also adding the Spiker C8, which is really interesting, but besides that, there's no information about other cars. There's also two new huge things that are in this update. So firstly, this is kind of the minor addition, but that is 60 FPS for more devices, at least on the iOS side as far as I know. So everything from the iPhone 6s and the iPad Air up is getting 60 FPS, which is really awesome, but honestly I must say it is far overdue. I felt like those devices could have been able to do that frame rate back when they came out, but unfortunately they just never updated it for them. But you know what, better late than never. And I'm on my iPhone 8 Plus, not recording the video but just playing it. I guess I'm recording it through the MacBook that I have, which already had 60 FPS. But anyway, it looks so good, and it's very smooth to play on my iPhone, which is absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy they added it finally, because 30 FPS was just annoying, frankly. So the final thing in this update, which I think is really awesome, is they've added cross-saving and cross-play. So let's talk about cross-save first. If you link your profile to Facebook, I believe it will save it to the cloud, and then that can transfer to platform to platform, so Android to Windows to Mac to iOS, which is really phenomenal. I think a lot of people have been waiting for this now for a while, but it's great to see it here, and it's really awesome in case you've switched devices. I mean, this is a very old game, so I feel like a lot of players would have switched platforms by the time, this game has already been like 5, 6, 7 years old. So it's nice to see that. So if you have an older account which you have more stuff on, I think it's great that you can now transfer that to the newer devices, which is great. So now I can play on like my Windows Boot Camp install, and then Mac OS and iOS, which is really awesome. So I'm glad that they added that. Now the other thing is cross-play. This is less crazy, but basically players from all platforms will play with each other in multiplayer now, which is awesome. This is especially great for those platforms which don't see a lot of activity. Now you'll get matches faster and more people in those matches, which is great. And so just the multiplayer experience will be better now, hopefully. And yeah, so again, huge update. I'm so happy and excited that this update is here. I really think that this brings new life to the game. And just talking a bit here in regards to Asphalt 9 as well, and this update for Asphalt 8, I really feel like this is the type of stuff that should be added to Asphalt 9. Like if this track and these soundtracks and the cars and the 60 FPS and cross-saving and cross-play and all that, if that were added to Asphalt 9, that would be obviously amazing and all of that. But obviously we're not getting that type of update experience for Asphalt 9, which is really just confusing because Asphalt 9 is the newer game. So hopefully we'll get some of that type of stuff for Asphalt 9, because I really feel like that would improve the game so much. Just this like out of the world track style and new songs and all of that stuff, and new quality of life features. And it's just confusing because I would imagine that Asphalt 9 has a bigger development team. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on this update in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later.